You tired of me, go to sleep. But brother, the Art of Metals is good. Whoa. The Art of Metals, Slim. Look at what it's priced at. The Art of Metals Babra. Is that who this is? Barbara. It's right there. Damn. That's crazy, man. The Art of Metals. So you go to my last live, you know, we about to upload that on. It's right here.
I'm just here to post these receipts.
That's
so
how
you see, this is tonight. It's 10:53 right now, by the way.
It's 11:35.
So I just read these 2 pages to my son. We're reading Indian Givers.
Damn.
And
see how quick I am with it?
This was the read. The subconscious mind, like, works for real. So everything that, I'm not about to go back and read all this, but it's talking about.
Bet. So that's uploading right now. It's going to be called Indian Givers page 52, 53 on YouTube. Plantation or factories. Plantation or factories. But that's crazy, dog. This book right there is worth $3,000. The Art of Metals that was published. Right here it says 1774. 1674. My fault. I'm dyslexic like a motherfucker. I'm the most dyslexic author of all time. Let me stop. Bro, look at that. Know your worth, son. Let's say this came out, but it's published in 1640. The Art of Metals, bro. I'm sending this loud to Sabir. Facts. March 11th, timestamp. Barbara. Golly, I've never heard of that. Dang, bro. Shout out to Jack Weatherford, bro. Shout out to Jack Weatherford. That's Indian Givers, dog. That's the sunset over the, man, that's your historic, man. This is the land in which your forefathers fought. They fought. Man, I remember when my daughter was baking, right? We was out in the forest, like deep in the forest, in the Hawassi, and I was watching the sunset. Like that was a time in my life when my daughter was baking, I was like, when you go out in the forest, you know, you with nothing, that's a wholesome, like, you don't have nothing. That's the biggest flex, is when you don't have, like, you just come as you are, you come as yourself. You just go as yourself. You don't have nothing but time and space, and you just sit and you can watch the sunset in the morning. I mean, you can watch the sun rise in the morning and set in the evening. And so I was watching that sunset, and I remember we lost one of our mothers, and from, you know, St. Peter's, like, really St. Peter's is, so you got the four Gospels, right? You got the Gospel of St. Peter, St. Luke, St. Matthew's, and St. Mark, right? So those are the four Gospels right there, and those are the four cardinal points. And so I'm coming off of pause. Where I come from is the parish of St. Peter's. You feel what I'm saying? So, that's why they call me Saint Quentin, because I'm a saint, right? But, and all of those gospels are coming from different angles. So this is, astrotheology. Somebody asked me what my religion was. I said, I'm an astrotheologist. You feel me? Because those four gospels is the four cardinal points, which is the different angles of Christ, which is the different angles of the sun, right? That Rumi talk about. And I talk about that in Book of Rhymes. Book of Rhymes is ahead of its time. But I had to put that in there. So shout out to St. Peter's. You feel me? That's literally, they say, oh man, what did Christ tell Peter? What did Christ tell Peter? Christ told Peter that he's the rock, and to build the house, that's patah. And to build the house, you know what I'm saying? The house of man, the house of, the house of woman, that's the potter's will. That's Ezekiel's will. That's the fixed signs. You feel me? Those are fixed signs coming out the Old Testament, and in the New Testament, you got your cardinal points. You feel me? So Isaiah told you, I saw you coming. That's Isaiah. That's old Cherokee. You feel me? We had catchphrases for names. I saw you. You feel me? Sitting Bull. Chief Sitting Bull. So I saw you. I saw the sun. So we had lost one of our mothers from St. Peter's during the time. We lost a lot. Like in 2022, we lost a lot of mothers. You feel me? It was all happening at the same time. This was like literally while my daughter was baking. So I just remember being out in the Shadaq forest, deep in the Shadaq forest, away from everybody, man. From a kid that lost his mom at 14 years old, and the world put all these different perceptions on me after I lost my mama. Being able to get away, it took me I was 27, about to be 28, when my daughter, to put that in perspective. But that was my first time, so that was 13 years after my mom transitioned. And 13 is the pregnant woman. You feel me? So my 13th year removed from my mama, I was around the pregnant, It wasn't like I wasn't like saying that, okay, it's the 13 years. No, this is what God did, nigga. So anyway, we lost a lot of our great mothers. I lost my surrogate mother that year, and she got to feel Dari coming into this world, like growing in the belly, of her mommy. So I give homage to all the mothers, and especially to the mother that carried my offsprings, and the mother that carried me. You know what I mean? Without a doubt, without a shadow of a doubt. And so, like, I remember when we were out there in the forest, and it got a lot of power in it. It make you feel like, So like when I was out there, like Michael Jackson said, he would climb the trees, and when he would climb the top of the trees, that's when he would get the inspiration to write his music. And I feel that like that's who he is. That's we We them Mississippian players, them Choctaw. This that Choc talk. This that Choc talk. You feel me? That's where you get chocolate from. You know what I mean? Because we them chocolate-covered Moors. We them chocolate-covered, we the chocolate Choctaw. You feel me? So I be telling people Michael Jackson my cousin. Because we had, we was connected through Highway 65. From Louisville to Gary to Chicago. On our way to Chicago, we stopped in Gary. You know what I mean? 2300 Jackson Street. Yo, you tired of me yet? I got 22,000 views on my page. You think they not paying attention? You think they don't know? They don't know the real. You feel me? So, 2300 Jackson Street. That's the sun right there. So, that same sun, bro. And so that was the 4 angles of the sun. That's why you got Serpent's Mound. Because it's going to show you at the different cardinal point. We about to come up on the spring equinox. The sun is going to be in a different position. So that's the Aries. And then so I peeped this too. I'm going to go back. Because when we were talking about Pocahontas, Pocahontas. Where you at, Pocahontas? Right here. So it says she was also known as Amunat, Amanut. You feel me? So that's feminine for Amen. So that's like my mama is a Lady Ram. Shout out to the Lady Rams. You feel me? So Amanut is the Lady Rams. Because that's the mascot for WSSU is Amen. You feel me? That's the mascot for the Rams. So the Lady Rams is the Rams that's born during this upcoming season. You feel what I'm saying? For the spring equinox. This year the spring equinox is on the 20th of March. Just so you know. So that's almond season. That's in the tropic. That's in tropical astrology. And inside the real, it'll be a little bit later. It'll probably be around it'll probably be in around the 15th of April. Inside the real. That's when the sun it will return, to the house. So, you know what I mean? Why is it doing that? Okay. What the fuck? How do I turn that off? How about this? Bet. All right. So yeah, man. How do you turn this off, bro? All right, bet. They got the. I'm like, dang, what the hell is going on? What in the coding world? So yeah, this is the sunset to zenith. I called it beautiful, 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 beautiful. So I remember watching my daughter. When my daughter was being born. I mean, during that season, right? And so that would be, what season was that? That was a whole trimester, right? That we were in the forest, and I would watch how, we was losing our great mothers, man. Shout out, long live my cousin Curl, man. And I was just out there in the forest, and I couldn't go, I really couldn't be home because I was so far away, right? With limited transportation, it was crazy. But God, I'm telling you, God will take everything from you, because to my children, I'm all they need. Me, not nothing else. So I just was there, you know what I'm saying? And so I had a lot of time to really just reflect on my life. And men, we need that. That's how you heal. You can't heal by going to your local clinic. Nah, nigga, you need to get away. You need to go to Canada. You need to go to, you know what I'm saying? You need to go to Spain. You need to go somewhere for weeks at a time. You know what I mean? And really clear your mind, bro. And really, look how far you came. Like we so, in our culture, it's like hustle, get it, go. Like, that's literally it. And then, that's how we started out. Like, for me, I started out, I was like, I don't need nothing in my crib. You feel me? So I had a desk and a futon. That's it. And you know what I mean? And it was easier than that. Like, I ain't even had that. I didn't have that, nigga. I had all my stuff in my mama Pacifica. I could move all my stuff in my mama Pacifica in 2 loads. That's how it was. That's how it was for me when I started out. But you gotta realize you're gonna get older. Like, you gotta get older, bro. Like, you got a family, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you got a family. Like, you got kids that's growing. Like, shit crazy. So therefore, you gotta slow down and realize and recognize what's in front of you. You feel me? Like, I had to slow down. I had to sit in the tray for a minute because my grandma was dying. So I had to be there in her last years, bruh. I left the tray the day my grandma passed away. And it wasn't intentional. I was already on my way. You know what I'm saying? And I was just there for her. You feel me? I was there for my grandma, like, chiefly. I was there for my granny. You know what I mean? Like, I spent hours with her. Hours. You feel me? I ain't want nothing from... I put that on my mama's soul. I asked my grandma for $20. That's it. There was one day I ain't have it. I was like, shit. I was like, Grandma, she said, I ain't hit. She said, I'm not in charge of my money. I said, oh, shit. I said, so you ain't got no money then. Shit. I ain't never asked my grandma for a dime, nigga. For real. But I sat with her because she was the most important piece to the puzzle. Some real shit. So when I was out there in Tanasi, in the Tanasi forest, and along the river in the Huasi, in the mouth, I'm looking at the sun descend, like literally watching it like a motion picture go down, and it made me think of like when they lower the coffin. You feel me? And that's how it descends. So me and my son seen that. He was like, it's shining. It's about to go start shining over Trent. You know what I'm saying? Because I had FaceTime Trent in Cali the other day. You know what I'm saying? When the sun was setting, I'm like, nah, it's just dark right here, right? The sun's setting right now. He was like, you see the sun? He was like, nah, it's gone. So I FaceTime Trent, and I'm like, Trent, show Nas the sun. And he showed it to him, and I'm like, there it go, you feel me? And so that's really, you know, that's what it's all about, son. But this right here, bro, whoo. So that means in 400 years, that's what my book's gonna be trading at. Hey, man, I'm trying to tell you, get my books now while they cheap, and then your greatest in the matter of their generation, your greatest grandchildren in the manner of their generation, they gonna be rich, filthy rich. Damn, what I'm saying, think about that. Think about it, bro. I'm like, I'm a different type of writer. I'm writing to the future. You know what I mean? Like, just imagine you writing in 1640, right? He writing in 1640, and he's like, I'm writing to the people that's gonna be 30 in 2026. That's gonna be 41 in 2026. That's my brother about to be 51 in 4 minutes, nigga. The C for Carlo. This for my brother Los, man. Y'all go get 1975. Why you got the joint on the joint, bro? How you take the filters off? Oh wait, I think I know how to do it. Bet, my fault. Y'all go get my brother's shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go get 1975, bro. We gonna flip through it to honor my brother, man. You feel me? This guy, that's real pure Somali. You feel me? Somali gold, nigga. You feel me? So that's my brother's shit, bro. That's our great. So, you know, we Lakota because of Mary Lee. You feel me? That's where my brother get his head structure from. Real talk. My brother got, you know my brother, you know. That's him. That's happy birthday, bro. Hey, that's C for Carlos, you know what I'm saying? Feel me? That's C for Carlos, Monte Carlo. Y'all go get my brother book, bro. This shit. If you love your city, bro, this shit about the trade for, bro. This, you know what I'm saying? That's about the real, bro. That's big. That's where my mama at. Which one y'all think my mama? There go Los right there. You know what I'm saying? Man, which one y'all think my mama? Which one y'all think mama? Feel me? Ain't no television. Call Quentin. You know what I'm saying? She trying to get her hair done. Call Quentin. He'll book her. Y'all. Quentin gonna book you with the rail, man. That's the rail right there. That's my daughter, man. You know what I'm saying? That's my uncle's, bro. I don't let my uncle Stan, bro. We lost my uncle Stan in 2025, bro. That shit hurt me. That's my uncle Stan right there. That's my uncle Nate right there. You feel me? So, and then this my brother's father, born on the same day in 1950. So he when he would be 76. Man, that's real. That's so true, bro. Hey, man, happy birthday, man. It's 11:59. You know what I mean? Yeah. Happy 7-6, bro. Happy 7-6, man. I'm gonna get off here so I can call my brother right at 12. So yeah, y'all get my brother book, bro. That's our grandfather. You know what I mean? Crenshaw legend. You feel me, Nip? Yes, sir. March 12th, man. We ending this live March 12th at 12 a.m., Slim. Happy birthday to Los. Y'all go get this. No More Suits. Exclusively, Slim. Long live Darrell, who gave birth to my brother today. You know what I'm saying? In 75, 51 years ago. Salam.